So let me share this with you guys, and let's go through what it's doing as we go. Good. Perfect. All right. So here's the thing. What you're looking at, and you can even make it a smaller time frame than this too, because as markets shift, it can change fast, right? But we'll just do it based on this standard one. But look at what this does. Statistically, homes that sell in 30 days or less, right, sell at 99.2 of asking price or higher. The homes that sell 31 to 90 sell at 96% of asking price. Homes on the market for more than 90 days sell at 91% of asking price and have a 71% chance of not selling at all. Ooh, kind of interesting. So let's look at this. Okay? If you look at these numbers, and if you're looking at a neighborhood, and if you look at a typical neighborhood of a couple hundred homes, how many homes are you likely to have on the market in that neighborhood at any one time? Say a neighborhood of 200 homes. What do you think?
In this market, low, probably 3.
Okay. All right. Let's do 3. All right. Current days on market for those homes. Yeah, Tim, since you look at this, go ahead, give me some numbers for your
21 days.
How many?
21 days.
All right. 21 days on market. Average list price. Round, you can estimate.
1.2.
Did I put enough zeros in there? Yep. Perfect. Yep. Okay. Number of homes sold in the past 12 months. Now, here's the thing. This is how many homes have sold over the previous 12 months completely, totally. Not just current on the market or anything, or current sales and last, but over the past 12 months, how many homes have sold? So if you're thinking of that area, Tim, and you look at the past 12 months, how many actual sales have happened?
20.
Okay. Average sold days on the market, which could be different than the average or current days on the market, right?
Yeah, actually, I was using 21 as sold days. So
okay.
Days on the market would be different.
Okay. Give me kind of an idea. What do you think? Days on market.
Probably 15.
Okay, there you go. And then 21 for this one, right? Okay, good. Average sale price compared to list price?
1.225.
All right, cool. Now, then you want to go back and you want to say, okay, the previous 12 months to that, what was it? So if we look at the previous 12 months, what's the average number of homes that were sold?
I would say a little more, 27.
Okay, yep, that's probably accurate anywhere. Sold days on market? A little bit less.
Last year, maybe slightly more, 24.
Okay. And sold price?
A year ago, it's probably somewhat similar to now. So I would say 1.200.
Okay. All right. So then what you want to do is you want to look at the value range, right? And let's say my guess in that neighborhood, what, between 1 and 1.5-ish?
Yep.
Number of homes that did not sell. And even in a seller's market, is there a possibility that there could be homes that didn't sell for whatever reason? So in the past 12 months, how many homes did not sell?
2.
Okay. All right. So then it continues down there. And then here's what's interesting too, right? Okay. You want to look at their target date. And this is a great question to ask a seller. When do you need to move? Right? When does this need to sell and when do you need to move? Right. So let's say that they want to do it in 60 days. So 2 months. Okay. So look at what that did though, right? So current number of homes on the market, 3, number of new inventory, 0.4, total inventory, 3.4, homes that'll sell, 3, homes that will not sell, 0, right? So you're looking at that 98%, 2%, but look at the difference. So if you look at this piece and you're looking at these absorption rates, right? What does this tell you when you're looking at this? If they want to sell in 2 months, right? 2 months, how many homes are going to sell in 2 months?
3.
All of them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right? All of them. They're all going to sell.
Yep.
Right? There's not going to be one that doesn't sell. So when you're looking at that piece of this and where you are, you're looking at something that is very aggressive in this process. Okay? Does that make sense? So if you're talking to the seller on this and they say, okay, Tim, we're thinking somewhere around 1.2. Is that realistic? Well, what's your conversation?
Based on these numbers, it'd be very realistic.
Be very realistic. And as a matter of fact, what could you do? You could potentially go up to anywhere between 1.2 and 1.3, right?
Yes. Yep. You could have a transparent price and be right on the money, aggressively on the money.
You got it. Exactly. right? So this is what you're looking at as you go through this process, guys. And it stays there. Imagine this. Imagine if we did something like this. And let me just change it. Anybody have some different numbers that they're looking at? By the way, different? No? Okay. All right. So look at this. Let's say that you're in an area where you change this and you've got, I don't know, 10 homes on the market. Okay. Look where it's changing down here, by the way. Okay. Current days on the market. And Dave, you said that yours is more along the lines of what, 2 months on the market?
2.5.
2.5. So 75 days on market.
Yeah.
List price somewhere in what neighborhood?
Typically, somewhere between 800,000 would be an average.
Okay. So let's say that these numbers just changed to this, right? They want to get it sold in 3 months. What is your what is your conversation with the seller?
Should maybe be under the market because some of the homes won't sell that are on the market.
Four homes are not going to sell, right? When you look at this, right? Current number of homes, the number of new that are coming on, total inventory, homes that'll sell are 8 and homes that will not sell are 4. Does that change your conversation with the seller?
Yes, maybe look at the 10 and price it under the lowest one.
Yeah. And look at the comparables and say, okay, what sets it apart? Is it going to, because obviously with this one, unless the quality just shines more than anything else, and it's got things that are just head and shoulders above, you're not going to, there's a good chance you cannot be aggressive, right? You're not going to be aggressive in this process. You can be at market, but if you look at this piece of it, let's say that the target date is they want to sell it within 2 months. Look at that. Do you see what it did right here? Did y'all see that?
Yeah. Wow.
Now what's your conversation?
More aggressively priced for sure.
Because this is a big piece of the conversation. If you're having a conversation with a seller and they have to go within, let's say that they're moving for a school system, right? Which, by the way, legitimate conversation right now in the market that we're going into traditionally. Why are people moving? Jobs, change of jobs, and also school systems, right? They're looking at those different things. They say, we got to get it on the market. We got to sell because right now it's January. We need to get out of here by the end of March, in 2 months. Well, that's 2 months. Okay. As opposed to, watch this. Let's say that they're not in a hurry. And let's say that they're fine moving by, I don't know, May, right? Now what can they do? Now what's your conversation? You can test the market now, right?
Yep. Have some
right?
time.
You can be a little aggressive. Okay, you're not in a hurry, right? So that's good. We have some time, but be careful because we don't know what the market's going to do. We don't have a crystal ball. And if you told me that you had to move in 3 months, that means the pricing is going to be different, right? So now think about this. If they told you originally that they've got 5 months, we can be a little bit aggressive. But Mr. and Mrs. Seller, if we're still sitting here in a month from now, what do we need to do?
Reduce the price.
Yeah, because look,
they are in a declining market because it's 795 now it's 775, so they need to
there's a big piece of that too, right? Look, average days sold, average these, boom, boom. I mean, you look at these numbers, that tells a story. That is a huge conversation. That is a conversation with a seller, one that nobody else is having. 2, shows your true value in what you're doing, and 3, puts facts in their decision process on how you can actually price that property. Okay, so now here's the thing. What's the same conversation though with a buyer? So let's say this home has been on the market now for 30 days, right? The same conversation, and you're looking at one, you ran the statistics for that area, and this is what you're seeing. And let's say that you have one that's priced at 800,000. Legitimate conversation, right? Okay, based on this, what would you tell them? What would your conversation be with that buyer? If this has been on the market for 30 days and it's priced at 800,000,